Hello again. Welcome back to Like a Therapist. My name is Kat, and today's lesson is one that really should go without saying. Actually, everybody should understand this, but it's so important because obviously hardly anyone understands it, right? And it's a lesson on honesty. Honesty is obviously important. I mean, we all want people to be honest with us. It's very difficult to be honest with others. I actually teach in my relationship coaching, when someone is distraught at saying, like, why do they lie to me? Why does she or why does he lie to me? And I always tell them that a person who lies to you really wants you to still care for them. They don't want you to know the truth. They do not want you to know the truth because typically they're afraid of losing you. But if they respected you enough, they could actually tell you the truth and at least give you an opportunity to process the truth. Okay, so for instance, someone is addicted to pornography, someone is cheating, someone has something going on with their sex. It's usually about sex. We all know that sex destroyed many nations, right? I mean, it's obviously an issue with everybody. All of the psychology books teaches that our sex will rule our world. Believe me, it rules almost every part of our physicality, our emotions, everything. Those are facts. Okay. But honesty is such a simple thing that if you really truly weren't afraid of anything, losing anybody, and you really respected that person, you would be honest. So that's the bottom line. It's always so good for someone to be honest because really it will drive a person who knows that there's something wrong. It will drive them literally goo goo gaga, literally out of their straight freaking mind. And then, of course, that adds a whole new dynamic to the arguing, and it just seems like a never ending cycle. Okay, number one, again, be honest with everything as much as you can be. If you really want to be happy in your life, having relationships that you know you can be completely honest with on everything will give you that emotional attachment. Hopefully, you have a physical attachment to them as well. Now, the topic of, oh gosh, I have to get into this because of all the cheating calls that come to me, or all the calls that come to me from people who are in pain because their partner enjoys other partners. Okay. It happens like almost in probably 80% of my calls. So I know it's a real human nature issue that really doesn't have to be an issue. Now, here's where we're going with this. If it's in someone's human, or if it's in human nature, period, isn't it logical to think that we're not in control of changing human nature? So there's an issue of then acceptance. So many advisors or life coaches teach acceptance from their day one consultation. If we can't accept it, we can't deal with it. Okay? And that's an issue. So let's go with that. So someone's cheating on you. Oh my gosh, that's, well, not even maybe cheating on you. Someone you love may be interested in many people or even just one other person. And it's just kind of a killer to someone who really does care for that person. Um, be happy though if that person told you the truth because it shows that they respect you and they love you deeply. My only hope is that everyone in the whole world could find that emotional and physical attraction from just one person. And I know that's definitely possible. Um, you can have a deeply emotional attraction to somebody and a physical attraction, and that makes them enough. That makes them enough to fulfill you the rest of your life. But those little creepy demons come in, and you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, maybe that's not enough to satisfy me my entire life because I have these other thoughts of, wanting, to fulfill my sex with thinking on other persons or being with other persons. That's only an issue if you let it. Because if a person truly is honest with you and loves you more than anyone in the whole world, and they can't fulfill you by being completely with you, then it's your choice as to whether you want to accept that, be that person that they love, and not worry about their sexuality. I just don't want anybody to feel guilty if they do have those sexual thoughts and they really do love somebody. I always try to tell my female clients that you have to understand that in a man. They they really, really, you really have to understand that in a man. And if you can't accept that, then it's not really within you to love them completely deeply either, is it? I don't want to get a lot of mean comments. I just feel like being honest and accepting is so critical to our own happiness, because if we could be honest with everyone, I can assure you that only a few people would really understand or accept us. And that's the truth. So, with that being said, we wouldn't want to put those persons away for good, but that person honestly has the choice then of walking away. So, that's what makes relationships so hard. You know, just do what makes you happy. Be honest with everyone that you can. Um, I find it easier to accept people the way they are, and I no longer feel insecure that there's anything wrong with me, because as we all know, I could be a sexual creature too. I mean, I just had to say that. We all are. We all are. There's just no way around it. No freaking way. All right, I'm going to get off here for now, but what I said, the importance of being honest, my sweethearts, is because it actually is good for you. It really, we're always searching for that high. Some people are, whatever they're addicted to, are always searching for that feeling, that next day feeling, what's going to make me happy today. And that's good that you're thinking in that regard. But in reality, if you were completely honest, what would make anybody feel better than ever is having that one person that truly does love them to the bottom of the earth. And don't lose that. Don't lose that. It's really hard for us to, if it's hard for us to be truthful, just still do it. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, have a good day, y'all. I am trying to be just humorous in my own life because my life coincides so much with all of those of my clients. And it's so good for all of us to share everything, all of our heart, right? If we are not able to do that with our partners, we're definitely going to be able to do that somewhere else. That's for sure. So hang in there. Anybody that's going through a relationship issue, it's very, very difficult. Oh, and when I hear the men, when they call in, they are so much more heartfelt than women could ever understand, I think. And when I accepted that, that was like amazing turnaround for me to understand that men are not necessarily brutes. They really throw up those walls because they're more sensitive, I think, than even we are. That's just my own observation. But anyway, treat men with sensitivity, be honest. Treat women with sensitivity, be honest. And have a good day. Mwah.